And I think the conservative in this country has more to be angry about than, for instance, Mr. Nixon, who was angry at Mr. Kennedy a few weeks ago, and Mr. Kennedy, who was angry at Mr. Nixon on what I consider to be, by contrast, purely synthetic provocation.
Do you think very many people take you, the National Review, the whole far-right conservative movement very seriously, though? That's what I mean.
Well, one might as well ask the question, do they take the truths that animate the American civilization seriously? And to the extent that they do not, I think bad times are ahead for us. So it's a common psychological phenomenon for people who don't want to face up to certain truths, to simply dismiss them on the grounds that they are uttered by congenital malcontents and the rest of it. Actually, the conservative community is a pretty serene group.
Serene?
Serene. They are good-humored, urbane, good-natured, and the stereotype of them, the sort of Herblockian treatment that is given to conservatives, is in itself a caricature.
But are you making any progress, or are you simply
certainly,
convincing and reconvincing those who are already convinced?
No, we're making a great deal of progress.
Can you point to any named converts or large numbers of people who have come over to your side?
It seems to me, for instance, that you have mellowed over the years, and I find you much less allergic to a hard conservative position than you were 4 or 5 years ago. So I would say that you are a prime example of the progress that we are making.